Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Real Talk video. I pray y'all are doing well as we thank the Most High for so much. Why so many keyboard tutorials? Why so many? And why so many for free? Great question. I don't know if I've ever done a video like this, Keyboard Man 41. Actually, to do a video like this is very easy for me. When I was growing up, it was very difficult. Not like nowadays, all the technology that they got out now. Man, I wish I would have had what they had now. But I grew up old school, brother. Learned how to play on. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about when I say a Fender Rose. We used to call them Fender benders, the old Ray Charles, heavyweighted 88 keys. 73, 76. Then I learned how to play also on the B3 organ. Back then, we didn't have no transpose button, just being real. But let me just get to my point. When I was coming up, the musicians that was way better than us, that went to school, even a lot of them that didn't go to school, they wouldn't show us nothing. And we would try to sneak across their shoulders and look at their hands. They would cover their hands up, real talk. They would cover their hands up and they would say stuff like, "Nah, man, you need to learn like I learned, and I got this card out this book, and I went to school and this." So it was hard for us, and people I was around could only take me so far on the keyboard, except for my brother Gregory Lynn Clark. I give a shout out to Gregory. Greg is actually a guitar player, but he plays the keys also, and that's why I learned that the piano and the lead guitar is so similar. So he taught me all he could, and then when I got around another great brother by the name of Albert Jackson, with Fantastic Voices of Harmony, when I got to meet Bobo and T. Lee and Eric and all them cats, so they took me on another level. But as I got older, I started investing in many books, many chord structure books, many jazz books, many DVDs. And let me give a shout out to Jamal Hartwell. Um, Jamal Hartwell, Cassandra O'Neal. One of my other brothers that passed along, man, was brother A.G. Praise. Some of y'all are familiar with A.G. Praise, may the Most High rest his soul. And people like Sam Tolbert, so many, P.J. Morgan, Jason White, so many, Mike Burrell. It's so many people I can name. But my point is, it took me years, and still, I'm not where I want to be at right now, but it took me so many years to get on a level where I was comfortable at with building up my vocabulary on the piano. I like to call it building up my vocabulary of chords, progressions. So to make a long story short, and this just may be boring to you, but great question. I felt so bad for so many piano players because first of all, everybody's not fortunate to go to school. So, and I always had a heart of giving. And I said, if I can do anything to prevent so many musicians from going through what I went through, then I'm going to do it. And around 2005 is when YouTube was established. Before that, we was on Brother PP Drawings. Amen. Big shout out to you. We was on Gospel Musicians, or I believe it was called GospelKeyboards.com, and then they changed the name, which was by Jamal Hartwell also. And we was posting videos on our way before YouTube. So really, I've been on. I was going strong about probably 20 years of doing it online. So you said why so many? Because I wanted to give back. Like I said, I wanted to give back, and I wanted people to know so many of the what they call secrets on the piano. Now, of course, I had a lot of haters because I was giving out information that so many people wouldn't dare give you. Like I said, they wouldn't give us that type of information growing up, and that's why me and Jamal Hartwell, we hit it off. When I started buying his DVDs, I'm like, okay, here's another brother who started on YouTube, too, showing, pouring out his heart, So I wasn't looking for money. I didn't do it for money. And it's just, I did it for the love. And I said, here is a bunch of free material. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing about me. And I know a lot of people don't agree with it. But I truly, truly believe in what we call obligation giving. That's why you don't ever see me put price tags up, because I believe in obligation giving. If you benefiting off somebody, they helping you. And I know everybody's not gonna do it because a lot of musicians didn't. But I believe that the ones that's truly blessed, they're gonna really, really, really sow a seed back in you. But that's another reason why I'm like I am. I don't beg people. I just do what I do, put it out there, and and back then, brother, a lot of those videos I was laid off, so I had plenty of time to do it. I know a lot of the videos are old and the video camera wasn't that good, but I still got my point across in those videos. So it's just a part of me was always about giving. Just like now, I'm doing it, with the word. I love what I do. I've always, even when I was little, I didn't understand until now. Why did I have such a giving heart? So it's like give, 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 give. But now I'm at the point where I'm like receive, 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 because I got so caught in giving a lot of times that I didn't want to receive, and I was knocking my own blessings that way. So I gave my heart out, to make a long story short. I wasn't gonna make this video long. I gave from the heart with those piano tutorials. I didn't want nobody to struggle like I did. But now, brother, it's no excuse not to learn how to play, because you got so much material out now. And I know a lot of y'all keep saying, come back, JT, come back, JT. We need some more. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm not going to do what I've already done for so many people. And I mean that out of love. I'm not going to keep making baby steps. And some of the new musicians that they come to the page, they don't understand that. They're like, well, why punish us? I'm not punishing you. The thing is, if I was to do what everybody want me to do, when they want me to do, I would never get away from that. Because it's going to always be beginner piano players. It's going to always be advanced and intermediate, or some we like to say on the master level. So it don't matter what I do, how many times I do it, somebody going to still be behind. So I have to do what I got to do and have balance in my life, take care of my family. But the love that I have for the piano and the blessings that's online, continue to use it. Use it and teach somebody else. And that's another thing. I want to teach somebody else up under me. So when I'm gone, hey, benefit off of it. Learn, show somebody else. I'm never selfish. So that's my little take on that, man. And great, great, great question. And y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.